Good morning, everyone. My name is Julissa. I am your newly appointed Director of the Office of Citizens Complaints. My goal as your new director is to make sure that you guys are well and taken care of, that you are receiving the full trust within our office and in this community, you are being protected and served to the best that we all can. As we get started, I will be addressing citizens' complaints. When should they be reported? What does the investigation look like? As well as what staff expectations are while something is being investigated this severely. We will also be discussing what does it look like when a police misconduct is reported and what takes priority. What could it look like? There's very many different ways that this could go out about. While we are investigating, we take all citizens' complaints very seriously. These allegations are severe and they could include anything between using excessive force, racial profiling, as well as sexual assault and anything that violates civil rights. These allegations that I had just said take priority when we are considering how severe they are and the seriousness of the crime that could have been committed while it is being investigated. By focusing on these complaints, we are also doing our best to serve our community and make sure that we have your trust, and the public safety is our number one priority in our department. And by doing so, that is why these take top tier when we are investigating them. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't take your other complaints seriously. We will. They will be investigated, but these at the top will take priority. And then prioritizing how we are improving law enforcement practices. It's important that we work together with law enforcement. We are all a team at the end of the day. In our area, we make sure that tough conversations are being addressed, that we are talking about that rough stuff. Also, by doing so, my office is working towards providing training opportunities for law enforcement officers after they have finished the academy. They are working on getting continued education as everything changes so quickly with technology, with generation stuff. We need to make sure that we are all receiving continued education so we see the big picture, as well as making sure that we have policies in place for misconduct and making sure that the community is trusting us and our agency so we can all work together. Now, staff misconduct during the investigations. Staff members are aware that there is a protocol in place when these things happen. So they are trained and they are told to treat others with respect. There is clear communication throughout this. And then documentation. Everything is documented. There is a chain of command for these types of things if it is needed. And then establishing investigative protocols. These are non negotiable. We will be addressing these no matter what, and everybody is aware of these. This is a protocol that is signed as you are hired on as a staff member. So expectations are clear at the beginning of this relationship. Also, and then when we are talking with staff, it is everything is fair, it's balanced during the investigation process because we are wanting to keep the trust with our community. It is something that we do not want to lose. And by doing so, we are making sure that citizens are are prioritized. So as your new director, I am pleased to be able to address these stuffs with you. And please don't ever hesitate to call our office if you are needing anything because at the end of the day, the well-being of our community is our number one priority as we protect and serve you all. Thank you.